All right, guys, I do have an editorial for you today. Someone slept in today. I mean, it is Veterans Day. I did earn my right to sleep in today. It's Veterans Day, so I slept in. But I do have an editorial for you today. One every day, 7 days a week. That's what we do. I might give you another one later today. I'm not sure. I have another one to give, but we'll see if I can get it out today or not. On a side note, that Brett Hankins out of the Louisville Metro Police Department is now being looked at for an allegation of sexual offenses. When he worked in a bar, there's some allegations of sexual misconduct or sexual crimes against him, possibly even an allegation of rape. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. I don't know if they're just it's a smear campaign or if he really is the dirtbag that everyone says he is. But let's get to this one. We're going to go to Louisiana for this story today and talk about an LSU football player that had a bad encounter with police. Louisiana. So let's see what this guy says about him. Thank you to ESPN.com for this story. LSU wide receiver Koy Moore released a statement detailing an incident on Saturday night in which he said police drew guns on him and violated him multiple times. An LSU spokesperson confirmed that the university and Baton Rouge police are investigating Moore's claims. Moore, who posted the statement on social media on Sunday, said the police officers who stopped him assumed he had a gun and drugs. Koy Moore said, quote, "I was violated numerous times, even as going as far as trying to unzip my pants in search of a weapon that I repeatedly told them I did not have." When he tried to record the interaction with police, Koy Moore said his phone was snatched from him. He wrote, "As some celebrate the election of a new president, understand the real problem have not changed. If I didn't tell those incompetent officers that I was a LSU football player, there's no telling if I would have been here to tell the story. Yesterday wasn't a victory for America. It was only a distraction." Baton Rouge Police Chief Murphy Paul said the three officers have been placed on paid administrative leave while the incident is under investigation. Murphy Paul said in a statement, "We appreciate Mr. Moore bringing the incident to our attention. As in every case, we will be collecting all available evidence and conducting interviews. Accountability and transparency are critical in building trust with the community. I pledge a thorough investigation into this complaint." LSU coach Ed Orgeron released a statement on Sunday night saying he was aware of Moore's serious statements. Orgeron wrote, "We have to listen, learn, and come together to combat social injustice and racism if we are to create a safer and more equitable society for all people." Orgeron said he met with Moore, his mother, and his brother on Monday to learn about what happened. Orgeron reiterated his statement and thanked Murphy Paul for acting quickly to investigate and put the officers involved on administrative leave. "I expect the best thing will come out," he said. Baton Rouge Mayor Sharon Weston Broom released a statement Monday that read, "My office has been made aware of a situation concerning Baton Rouge Police Department and an LSU student. Upon notification, I have been in contact with Chief Murphy Paul. He assured me his department is thoroughly investigating this matter and he has been in touch with the student. We take these allegations seriously and will await the findings of the investigation. We will get to the bottom of this situation and keep the lines of communication open with the community." Now, as happened at many programs across the country, LSU players held a march in late August to speak out against racial injustice in the wake of George Floyd's killing while in the custody of Minneapolis police. So, the thing that strikes me, though, there's a couple of things really, is the one, he says, "We put them on administrative leave. We will conduct a thorough investigation." That's a dog and pony show. That's all that is. That's covering the tapestry. That's, decorating the room, so to speak. Nothing's going to come of this. They're going to be like, "Bad baby, watch what you do, guys." That's what he's going to say. Nothing's going to really come of this. They're going to say, "Well, we thought we had the reasonable, articulable suspicion, what have you." And that it's all going to come down to they were just doing their job and maybe they didn't, they were just checking this guy out. And you know how it goes, right? The old narrative is all that's going to come of this, in my opinion. But they drew guns on him is what I don't get. He didn't have a gun. He didn't have drugs. Why would they draw guns on him? It gets me. But the other thing is that I wanted to bring out, he says he went to record the interaction and they snatched his phone from him. That happens. I don't know how many traffic stops I've recorded or how many police interactions I've recorded where the people being interacted with aren't recording the police. Like, they're not. I don't get it. You know, if I had not recorded Deputy Rose when he approached me, it would have been his word against mine. However, I caught him in the lie, and I'll tell you what it is. So I said my date of birth. He wrote it, 10/21/66, name. And I gave my name. He said, spell it. I'm not spelling it for this idiot. I said my name again. I said it real slow. He said, spell it. I said it really slow. Like 4 times I said my name. And then he finally got on his radio and went, he's refusing to give me any of his information. He's not going to ID. And boom, I had it on camera. Had I not been recording that interaction, when he said that on the radio, it's his word against mine. But because I had a camera rolling, the assistant district attorney saw that and said, we don't have 148A on this guy. Now, of course, they did search and they tried to find something. I did yell at him. I said, you're a POS. This is retaliation because I recorded you yelling at me the other day because I posted it on the sheriff's Twitter site. This is retaliation, you POS. I was yelling it. So the assistant district attorney got me for noise complaint. And I took it. You know, sometimes you have to pick your battles. By taking that, yeah, I got a charge. But you know what I did? I also got walked out. Bye-bye. See you later, guys. On with my life. So you have to pick your battles. It only cost me $50 for the public defender. You know, had I went to trial, had I said, no, I'm fighting this thing, I would have had to pay more money to the public defender to go to, you know, a hearing, maybe a trial. And you know what? For 148, not 148, for 415 noise, come on. So I said, yeah, I'll take it. But the 148A that they were trying to get me for, they knew they didn't have it because I sent a copy of my video to the district attorney's office and said, this is what you guys are fighting right here. They knew they didn't have 148A resisting because I didn't resist him. I gave my name 4 times. He wrote my date of birth down. My point is, on this guy, Koy Moore, he said, I tried to record the interaction. He tried. And he says they snatched his phone from him. Why? They didn't want him recording. Why? The same reason Deputy Rose is probably pissed off that I recorded that. Because what came of it was, oh, he did give you his date of birth. Look, you're writing it down. He said his name 4 times. How many times you got to say it? And I had his sergeant go, well, you have to spell it. We don't have to try different spellings of your name. That's your fucking job. We're not required to spell names. We're required to give you name, date of birth, and maybe address, ID number, driver's license number, but we're not required to spell it. Phonetic spelling, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. No, we're not required to do that. So my video basically slapped him in the face. I walked out clean. I was like, whatever, you know, but again, you have to pick your battles. Now, on this Koy Moore, kudos on him for saying he tried to record it. And I'm saying all of this to say this to you guys. When a cop stops you, start recording. I'm recording for my protection and yours. I'm recording to document this situation. This is in my record. Whatever. Say, I'm recording this for my records. That's what you can say. I'm recording this for my records. But always record the police. Had Koy Moore got to record it, he would have had a video recording of what happened. But them cops didn't want him to have a video recording, and they snatched his phone from him. You see? They didn't want that video recording. Oh, no, you're not recording this. It's our word against yours. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch, watching Leos. That's law enforcement officers, to include ones that contact LSU football players from coast to coast.